Hey, folks, it's Lindsey Hudson with SPS back in the building over at Weberville High School, 15 miles east of Lansing, with the man of the hour, the man himself, the founder and executive director of the Capital Area All-Star Game 2021. That is Mr. Mike Smith. How you doing, man?
Doing great. How you doing?
Doing great. I'm gonna pull this mic up a little bit closer. They gotta hear you, man. There you go, right there. You solid. You solid right there. You good?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, man. Great job. Great job. Pull it down so it's not all over your face. And there you go. You straight. Great job, man. What a setup. You know, shout out to Coach Lott over here at Weberville. But talk about the inception of this idea and how you got from an idea to several years it's happening to being here right here today.
I'll be honest with you. I'm a referee, and we had a lot of talent maybe 8 years ago in Lansing. Talent that's went to the NBA, and I just couldn't believe at that time that there was not an All-Star game for these kids. And I know coming from the area, from Jackson, that when I graduated high school, we actually had the same All-Star game in Lansing.
Oh, wow.
And I know it wasn't happening for a few years, and so I did a little research, found out a couple of reasons why it wasn't going, and I decided to put my foot forward and see what I can do. You know, and it's grown. The first year I think I threw it, I might have had like 30, 40 spectators.
Spectators, that is.
Spectators.
Sure, that's in one little section right now. So what they say, you went from putting your best foot forward to putting your foot in it, as Mama and them say, to making it happen.
Exactly. That's what I try to do. As long as I make it about the kids first, I think it's going to always be a successful event.
Mike, you took advantage of my next question when you said that, like as far as what inspires you, and you talk about making it about the kids first, because it's so easy to get lost on other things when you get into the corporate part. But talk about what it's like coming back after a pandemic.
It was tough. You know, last year was the first year I wasn't able to do my All-Star game. You know what I mean? And so I really feel like I missed that connection with some of the kids, because the kids, they actually look for me to have this game. You know what I mean?
And that's part of their checklist. Like, man, my senior year, I get to be in the All-Star game and all that, right?
It might be me and a referee. You know, I'll say something to them, you know, like, hey, I'll be calling you at the end of the year. So they kind of look forward to that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just glad it's back. You know, I'm glad that we were able to come and be together. You know what I mean? We've been so separated for the last year, everybody. So for us to be able to come out, have a good time, watching good athletes play, I think it's a good thing.
No, it's wonderful, man. Just having this environment to be able to do this is so important. I guess, you know, being off the scene for a year and a half and coming to these events, you forget how much you probably took these type of events for granted.
I believe so, you know, especially when you watch the games on TV, there's no crowd.
Right.
That has to be a different experience. Even the announcer announcing from home.
Yeah. Wow.
Everything has been different, but, you know, as long as everybody keep doing what we're supposed to do, maybe we can get back to some normality.
Yeah, I like that. You're doing a great job. So, last period is 42-57. Let's stretch out a little bit. So after the girls play, what's about to happen?
We're gonna have an intermission. Guys will warm up. We'll have a dunk contest. You know, roughly 7:20ish.
Are you in the dunk contest?
I'm not in the dunk contest.
I'm not.
I would have been before, but you know, I'm a little older now.
Yeah. I
leave that for the young guys.
Let the young guys do it.
Guys do it. We got a good 3 or 4 athletes today. That's gonna.
Oh, I know a couple. I got some sleepers already out there. If they step up and do what they're capable of doing, I mean, that's gonna be great, man. That's gonna be great. But I think this is so important, man, that you're able to provide this. And what is it like when you have people who've played who come in contact with you in the future, out and about?
I mean, I love it. You know, I ran into a couple guys that played in my first game.
Oh, wow. What was that like?
My first game. I mean, I think it's pretty cool because, like, my first game, we had like 30, 40 spectators. And so they said they were going to come tonight because I wanted them to see what they started. They started this.
I like how you gave them that ownership.
They started this, that first game.
Right.
I had a good class. I had, you know, Jalen Hayes. He won a couple state championships with Sexton.
Yeah.
We had a good player from Wake.
They was playing pro, been overseas and everything, getting the bag.
We had a real good class that first year. I didn't have a girls game that year.
You said D. Roberts too?
D. Roberts.
Yep, shout out to D.
Morton.
Yep. Brian Morton, B. Morton. Yeah, shout out to all those guys.
We had X-Man from Langsburg. We had a real good squad that year.
Wow, so that's dope that you've been able to do that. Well, we're gonna count this down, man. I'm just excited, man. This is a great opportunity just to get out. I'm appreciating you being able to allow me to come in and be a part. We're gonna do some media training with the athletes too, so they can have something to part away with. And I'm looking forward to the slam dunk, man. I'm like a fan. I'm gonna be at half court, like, man, what's popping? Anybody you want to shout out before we get up out of here?
Just everybody, man. I just want everybody to stay safe. You stay positive. I know we've been going through some hard times, but as long as we stay positive, stay safe, be good to everybody, then everybody should be good. So
you're hearing from the man himself, Mike Smith, here at the Capital Area All-Star Game 2021, and we're gonna be doing this for eons. We can do this in our sleep. It ain't like we plan, so we'll be out here every year, man.
Exactly. This is the 8th annual event.
That's right.
The annual event. I expect to have this for years to come.
Yeah, and if you want to support him, reach out to him, and the support to be appreciated. It's going to help some young people to keep fulfilling their dreams. So this is Lindsey Hudson with SPS at Weberville at the Capital Area All-Star Game, the annual All-Star Game, 8th that is. We want to catch you guys for the 9th one. So with that, we'll see you guys next time. Take care. Hey folks, it's Lindsey Hudson with SPS. Thank you for watching the video, and also thank you for supporting our young people. I'm in a very unique position. I am a sports psychology consultant, but I also have media credentials, cover collegiate and high school sports. Just the past few seasons, I covered Michigan State football and basketball as an example. And one thing is true across the board for college level athletics, they do not, in most cases, prepare our young people to talk to the media. I'm probably the friendliest media person they'll come in contact with. So with that being said, I want to offer my service to you and to your young person as it relates to media training, not only to help them be successful talking to the media regarding their sports, but also in life. Give them the confidence to communicate who they are and put a positive foot forward. So with that being said, you can reach me at the email below, lh@TheSPSEdge.org. We are a nonprofit organization, so anything you do is not only going to support your young person, but other young people as well as it relates to overcoming mental toughness and mental health in today's society. So with that, thank you for your support. Hopefully I can help your young person get the SPS Edge.